Paris, 1790. The streets smelled faintly of bread and horse dung, and inside the powdery air of a boudoir, a lady of fashion sat before her mirror. Her cheeks were rouged, her hair powdered and piled high, yet her gaze narrowed at her reflection. Her eyebrows, thin, faded, almost invisible, were a problem. In the 18th century, eyebrows were more than a feature, they were a statement. The perfect brow framed the face, adding a look of youth, health, and aristocratic poise. But there was a problem. The lead-based face powders and mercury-laced beauty creams of the time often caused hair loss. High society's obsession with pale skin and harsh cosmetics was quietly erasing women's brows. And so, as with many beauty crises in history, the solution was unusual. Wig makers and milliners began crafting artificial eyebrows from an unexpected source, the soft, velvety skin of mice. The process was macabre but effective. The mouse skin, carefully cleaned and cut, was dyed to match fashionable shades, from deep black to soft brown. These tiny arcs of fur were then glued directly above the eyes with spirit gum or fish bladder adhesive. The result? Full, shapely brows that could last all evening at a ball, if one was lucky. But they were not without hazards. Heat from candlelit salons could melt the adhesive, sending an eyebrow drifting down a cheek mid-conversation. A sudden gesture might loosen one entirely, leaving an unfortunate lady with one brow and an unspoken scandal. Satirists of the time loved this folly. Caricature artists in London and Paris published cartoons of society ladies chasing runaway eyebrows or fishing them out of soup bowls. Still, the trend persisted, because in an age where appearances could dictate marriage prospects and social invitations, a woman would rather risk embarrassment than be seen without the proper arches. By the turn of the 19th century, the mouse skin brow began to vanish from fashion. Naturalism crept into style, and gentler cosmetics allowed women to preserve their own brows. The false brow became a relic, one of those bizarre footnotes in the history of beauty. Yet in its own strange way, the mouse skin eyebrow captures something timeless, the lengths to which people will go in pursuit of beauty, even if it means wearing the face of another creature.